What is up, guys? It is Chicken from Quad Hunting, and this is the Week 2 review and the Week 3 preview show of our college football regular season. So let's get ready to rock and roll. So this week, we don't have Savannah with us. Scheduling stuff got in the way, but I was okay with it because it was just reviewing the UCF game and previewing the Colorado game. Talking about UCF, I'm going to do all this on my own. Since I watched the game, I feel like I can talk about it, and I'm a U of M fan. So in the game, Michigan controlled for the most part. I mean, it's not like they got dominated in any area. They won the game convincingly and pretty easily. The run game was a little bit sketchy. I would like to see more of that, but I was really pleased with the progression that Wilson Speight made. He looked great. Looked like he was, when the run game stalled, he was there making the big throws, the deep throws. He was looking really good. Nothing really. He ended up winning Big Ten Player of the Week. So that's always a good thing, especially when it's a quarterback like that, who's not new in the system, but new starter. So that was nice to see. Pretty much, there's nothing really else to talk of. The defense looked good, as it usually does. But moving on to Colorado. Colorado does look to be a little bit better than people were thinking this year, but it's not going to be like a huge thing. So I expect it to be another big game for Michigan. Maybe not as high scoring as it's been against Hawaii and UCF. I mean, Colorado is no Hawaii. They are better than Hawaii. So I expect it to be still a pretty easy win. Maybe a little closer, but nothing else to really write about there. It's really a short one because there's not really much to talk about there. So that's it for the U of M talk this week. There's not a lot to talk about. Come back next week and we'll look at the Colorado game and we will preview Michigan's next opponent. And now I'm joined by both Collins, Colin Lamore and Colin Vonk on the webcam. Colin, Notre Dame had a game this week. Why don't you tell us about that?
So Notre Dame played Nevada last Saturday, won 39-10. Little slow start, but take what you can get. Kaiser keeping it up. As of right now, I think he's the 5th most efficient passer in college football. So I expect Kelly to keep that up, obviously. Defense really shaped up. Obviously, Nevada's not Texas, but tackles, communication, a lot of the leadership that was on the defense, or that was lacking on the defense during the Texas game, was prevalent during the Nevada game. So overall, I was impressed.
Like you said, it's not Texas. It's not like a huge game. So that's really all we're going to talk about that. MSU didn't have a game. Otherwise, the other Colin would now talk. And the reason these two are on at the same time is because Notre Dame plays Michigan State this week.
Good game.
And it is at
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame?
Yeah.
Oh, it is in Notre Dame.
Yeah.
I thought it was in East Lansing this year.
I wish.
But it is in Notre Dame this year. So, what is your thoughts coming from a Notre Dame side?
It's going to be a good game. I think Colin could agree.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's going to be really interesting because State's offense more so... Actually, I think it's less of an issue now than it was the last couple of years as far as establishing itself. I mean, it's an effective offense, but, I mean, it gets ragged on for being inefficient at times.
Question mark.
Yeah. And then on Notre Dame's side, like I had just mentioned, the defense.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting with the two strengths and the two weaknesses coming together, who's going to outshine who. So I can't wait for it.
You have any thoughts going off that, Colin?
Oh, yeah. I mean, I think he's right about strength for strength. And I really think our defense will be okay. I know our run defense will be good. They're good. Up front, we're pretty good. But I want to look for our secondary. That's going to be big. our top cornerback, Devontae Copeland, is really good. He looks really good in Furman. We knew he was good until he got an injury, and at the second game of the year, he missed the whole year. But watch our secondary cornerback, Darian Hicks. He's very suspect to big plays, and I think if he can really buckle down, it's going to be tight. But that worries me a little bit because he had some trouble versus Furman receivers. He'd either be on him and make a play, or he'd get a pass interference penalty or a big completion. There's no middle ground. He's either
really
on the money or he's
not
awful. Good. Yeah, and he gets beat way too much, and that's going to be something that Kaiser could definitely take advantage of. He's got good
like
pocket
Eric
presence
Cole
and a
for us,
and a good arm. Yeah,
That
especially if
sounds
he's
like a discipline issue though. Like he's got the skill,
kind of.
and he's got the
Speed. He's always
it's
there.
just football IQ.
football IQ.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's easy
Definitely.
for us to say that, obviously.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sitting
On the sidelines and having 20/20 hindsight. But I mean,
Yeah.
it's just part of that. I mean, these guys are our age, and yeah, they just need to play.
Or younger.
Yeah. Well, I mean, most of them now are younger than us. Yeah.
Or young. Yeah, right.
You getting professionals that are our age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, and there's my phone. All right, Colin, we're even.
And, yeah, I was gonna say I grabbed mine and threw it.
Yeah. No,
But,
yeah, I mean, I think that's just something. It's playing experience. So
Yeah.
those mistakes are going to happen no matter what team
Definitely.
in college football. I mean, Bama's going to make those mistakes much less often, but
Yeah.
Yeah, because Nick Saban's kind of scary.
you mean
Yeah.
Saban?
Don't.
Nick Satan, yeah, he's a little
Satan.
scary.
Yeah.
You don't
Don't
want
mess
to
with
make
his
a mistake in
team.
front of him.
Yeah. But I really think it's going to be the age-old, question mark always. Who's going to win the battle in the trenches? That's really how a lot of games go. And I'm a little worried about our offensive line because they didn't quite handle Furman like I thought they would. But we always seem to play up to these games, MSU. So
Oh yeah.
we'll just see how it goes. I don't see a blowout. I mean,
No.
unless your name's Alabama, Mark D'Antonio really hasn't gotten blown out
Mm-hmm.
very much. The Nick Saban teams are the only teams that have blown out. It seems like D'Antonio for the most part, twice. Other than that, we're always in the big games.
Yeah.
So it'll be very
quickly,
even.
What are your guys' keys to the game for Notre Dame victory? And then I'll ask you for MSU. But
If Notre Dame's defense can come out, closer to what they played like last week than, the Texas week, I feel pretty confident. That being said, if Kaiser can keep up what he's doing, then I feel really confident about this game.
Yeah, you look good.
I mean, I don't think we're going to have Torrey Hunter Jr. back. But, I mean, the receivers are deep enough to where it's a loss, but we can work around it, especially with C.J. Sanders picking up. But, I think Kaiser's efficiency, his ability to read the defense is really going to be key. D'Antonio's going to throw a lot at him that, frankly, he hasn't seen a lot of. So that's going to be really interesting to watch. But, yeah.
Colin, what are your keys to the game for the MSU victory?
I think first is our secondary again. Like I said, just to hold Kaiser in check. Really, I mean, they're going to give up something. We're not going to shut Notre Dame out by any means, but just to slow them down and hold them steady. And then offensive line. That's my next one. Probably those two are my biggest things. I really want to see the offensive line open up some holes because if LJ Scott gets room, he's really good. He's very good in open field and can make people miss.
Mm-hmm.
Well, since all three of our phones have gone off in the middle of this.
3 for 3.
So that's going to be another really interesting matchup is State's offensive line versus Notre Dame's defensive line.
Definitely.
These State's offensive line, they're definitely capable of pushing around, and Notre Dame's defensive line is capable of doing exactly that as well.
Yeah, definitely. It looks good versus Texas at times.
At times, yeah.
Yeah.
At times.
So, final score prediction?
I'm going to go, I think State's going to jump out early. They'll probably be leading at halftime. But, I mean, I got to pick Kaiser. I got to pick Kelly. 27-24 Notre Dame.
So, close game. Colin?
24-17 MSU.
I knew you guys were going to pick your own teams. I mean,
Well, I knew he was going to pick State, so I was just like, well... I mean, I think Notre Dame's going to win.
So you're both seeing really close games.
Oh, yeah. It's gonna...
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
I mean, the past 10 years, whenever Notre Dame and Michigan State have played each other, those have been some of the best games I've watched.
For
Last
sure.
time
They've been great games.
State and Notre Dame played. That was the only time State lost that year. Was it 2013?
Yeah, our Rose Bowl year. It cost us the national title.
Yep.
Shot.
It's what we do best.
Yeah.
Cost
that's
the team
about right.
shots.
Yeah. That was a rough game. But, yeah, I'm really going with my heart on that prediction, though, that score prediction, because my brain tells me it's in Notre Dame. They can't go 1-2. They have to. It's a huge game for Notre Dame. They kind of have to win if they want a shot at being there when the Final Four comes out, you know. But just going with my heart on this one. I think we can get it done.
Because this is the chance for State now to quiet some of the doubters that have popped up since Furman.
Yeah.
To prove that was just kind of, they were just getting in motion, getting everything ready.
Not even that. I think
playing sloppy, not just stuff that you can fix.
This is a statement game for D'Antonio, and that's what concerns me is, because of the brand that Notre Dame is, not bashing State or anything at all, but because of where Notre Dame has been, and even though Kelly and D'Antonio have almost had the same amount of success, you could argue D'Antonio's had more success even at State than Kelly has at Notre Dame, but Kelly and Notre Dame, almost all the writers have them as they're back. They might, they're back at the top. Obviously not at the very top, but they're there. But this is a statement game for D'Antonio to say, yeah, we're rebuilding, but we're actually reloading.
Yeah, we're right there. Yeah,
we are. State is there. And if they win, I mean that is a huge statement.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely, and then we got a tough road. We got Wisconsin the next week, so I mean it'll be nice to build momentum. Those will be two big games. Wisconsin's in the top 10 right now, also, so that'd be a top 10 matchup going into that game. And this game obviously is close. Notre Dame's a little outside, right? 14th, I think. Is that it?
No, we're still 18th.
Oh, is it 18th? Sorry, I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean it's kind of like you lost 18th kind of.
Oh, definitely. You guys are. Yeah.
I mean, I can't. I don't argue it at all because I mean, you do.
Not just because of a loss. When you're 1-1, it's hard to.
Yeah.
Yeah, argue, but I just too bad I couldn't get tickets.
So, either of you got anything else to say about the game or college football in general?
Tim Tebow, good job. Look forward to seeing you in the Mets.
That's not college football.
It's slightly college football.
Slightly.
It's slightly.
Because that's the last time he was like real successful.
I just love the joke with Tim Tebow. That's it. Hashtag Tebow time.
Look for OSU to destroy Oklahoma.
Texas A&M.
Johnny Manziel did re-enroll at Texas A&M.
So good for him for
realizing the
starting
NFL
to turn
wasn't
stuff
working.
around. Yep, that too. Yeah. Either that or just going back to his glory days. And
yeah, it's about right.
Yeah.
I don't know how censored you want this, but
partying,
having extracurricular fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably more likely.
Look out for Ohio State this weekend, by the way.
Who is Ohio State playing?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yes.
They did you hear this, Colin? They
the backup quarterback.
No. Ohio
Oklahoma
State rented out Oklahoma's basketball arena for Ohio State fans as like a cookout. That's how many Ohio State fans they're expecting in Norman.
Wow. I don't doubt it. They travel better than almost anybody.
Yeah, they do travel really well.
Oh, and that's going to be a bloodbath, too. I mean, Oklahoma's a great team, but...
I'm sorry. I think Ohio State's going to beat them up.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, Ohio State's good.
Love you, Bob Stoops, but...
Yeah.
I don't want to be here this week.
Everyone was so high on on Oklahoma this year, too. Everyone thought, Oklahoma was going to be...
Would have a chance.
Yeah. Yeah, this is going to be... If they had a year, it was going to be this year, and lose right
off the bat. They never do good. When they start out, when they're in the top 5, Oklahoma teams are awful, and they start out with that much hype. every year they can't handle that hype. They have to come from, lower rankings or out of side and then come up.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Florida State also. Florida State's going to give the business to Louisville. I don't think Louisville's ready for that big of a spotlight game. Their quarterback is really good. Lamar Jackson, he makes some moves, but I don't see them beating Florida State.
It'd be an interesting game.
It will.
Yeah, I asked Colin
before.
last week, same thing I asked you about the Final Four, and he pretty much gave the same exact answers as you did.
Did he?
Yep.
Very nice.
You said Ohio State, Alabama. You said Clemson/Florida State,
Yep.
which is the same thing Colin said, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you actually never gave a fourth option or fourth answer.
Oh, I let the fourth open because,
It's open right now. Like
It is.
you could go with, if Houston wins out, that's it. I think Houston's got enough of a resume there to do it. And that includes if Notre Dame goes 11-1 from here.
Yeah,
would
I said
take Louisville
Stanford.
That's
what I had.
Houston over Notre Dame, especially if Texas is remotely good this year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, you both pretty much said the same. I don't think there's any reason to change those predictions right now.
No, watch out for Stanford though. That was my fourth. The Cardinal.
He doesn't like that answer.
No, I have a lot of respect for Stanford. I do.
Oh yeah, great program. Christian McCaffrey.
I hate playing them every year because that is the one game every year where I go into it. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna get our butts kicked.
Yeah.
They're just and everyone wants to say like coaches aren't replaceable. It's obvious. Stanford's still rolling since Harbaugh left. So
yeah, it looked really good.
Yeah, Colin, I saw what you did there. I saw it.
Harbaugh eats boogers.
I saw that.
All right. Anything else?
No. You got anything out?
I think I'm good.
All right, and that's going to end this week's episode. Join us next week when hopefully we'll get to talk about the game, how it went, Notre Dame and Michigan State. And we'll also talk about the Michigan-Colorado game that is coming up. And then we'll be talking about whoever Michigan plays, and whoever all these teams play next, because I don't know. I should know.
Oh, Bison!
Go Irish.
Take it easy, guys.
You too. P.S. Colin, they're not playing the Bison. Who are they playing?
I think they're playing the Buffalo? The
Buffaloes?
Buffaloes?
Let me.
The Buffalo?
Oh, yeah.
The Buffalo.
Yeah. Okay, screen's
Look at
not focusing, but
Look at that.
yeah. Okay, so yeah, it's the Buffaloes. Trust me, phone says it.
Yeah.
So
it's the Buffalo.
come on, Colin,
Colin,
get
you
your
don't
head in
know
the
your
game.
stuff.
You don't know college football. I don't
You're
know
a
why
poor
you're an
example for
analyst.
state
You're
fans.
you guys are not that smart. Okay, now we're really leaving. Bye.